One day, I'ma have it one day.
Yeah, I get a lover boy some attention for like 2-3 hours type shit. Then I give myself some me time for like an hour, 2, depending on how I'm feeling. But tomorrow, bro, I'm letting y'all know the schedule for tomorrow already, all right? So I'm playing The Last of Us. I'm beating that game on stream regardless. There's nothing nobody can do from stopping me to beating that game, bro. So if y'all don't want to watch the game, I'd rather, you know what I mean? Like, we finna beat The Last of Us. I love that game so much, bro. That game is so good. Oh God. Hey, bro, I'm finna have Nicki Minaj come to my stream and throw that ass.
Petitioned by a cop for
Hell yeah.
in their cop car.
Hell yeah, in uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Phoenix, Arizona,
Check
on the
the
blade,
quick.
speaking with pimps and prostitutes, getting an inside look at their life and how it is on the street.
This is skinny and fat. Did you just compare me to Gervonta Davis? Or did you get like... So are we going to Gunna or what? Going to Gunna. DDK? What? He said that in chat is crazy. He said that in chat is crazy. All right. Okay. 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 Hey, man. Oh, what does that mean, Ash? I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I took that Are You Smarter Than the 5th grader test, I've been a little bit fucked in the head. Like, I just haven't been able to comprehend shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So what does that mean? So are we going to Gunna? Or what? No, he said Tank is skinny fat? Oh, I thought he said I'm skinny fat. Oh, he did say GD is skinny fat. Gunna is coming to town. Please keep up. I don't know shit about Gunna, bro. I don't be keeping up with Gunna. But oh, you was asking me if a real nigga coming to the goddamn... Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key go see Gunna, though. When he coming?
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Wow.
Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution, this time in Phoenix, Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the term used for the street where women can be seen walking at night looking for customers.
When does he come out there?
The business of sex is a complicated one. Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty, the allure of being a pimp is both financial and status related. Monetarily, it's a great way to make fast money, and the profession of pimping has been glorified in rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion. Phoenix has long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking, two things that overlap. Recently, there have been major busts, including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to go boots on the ground and get it straight from the source. Today, we do just that. Our story begins by interviewing a pimp, and as the story goes on, we find ourselves in a motel room with a prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the blade.
It's so many ways. It's so many ways to get $1 in 2024, bro. I'm not knocking prostitution or whatever, bro. Cause you know, maybe that's like your quickest way to get money or some shit. You feel me? But like, there's so many ways, bro. If you want out, bro, there's so many ways, bro. You just gotta take that leap of faith and get the fuck out of there, bro. Cause I just hate this is not for his first time making a prostitution video. This should be making me feel bad, bro.
Quick announcement, time is running out to get your ticket. We have a live event in Milwaukee. So if you're in the Chicago area, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, nearby, or want to make a drive, come out to the show. 2 documentaries. It's gonna be fun. Oriental Theater, March 7th, link in description.
Oh,
and now to the video.
These niggas rap but ain't doing it right. Hustle hard for them bands because that's what I like. I fuck on a bitch and then I'm out of sight.
Let me hop on a beat. I fuck on that dude and I fuck on the dyke. Damn. And he know what I like. Hit his ass with the pipe. We gonna be going all night. Honey, pack it till it's right.
That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch do all mine.
Bro, May 10th is good though. I ain't gonna lie. That's
5
time.
p.m.
That's
on
good
a
time.
Tuesday night. This is the first
How much the tickets cost? I'm gonna look up the tickets right now.
impression of the Blade. We're gonna show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality that 6-7 days a week. This is how they feed themselves, feed their kids. Like, could you imagine a mom being out here?
Yeah,
Mom's
bro,
gonna go
feeding
out and
your
work
kids with
tonight, she'll be
prostitution
back
is
in the
crazy,
morning.
bro.
That's
so
crazy
crazy.
reality to me. They say this is the world's oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels? Would it not be safer for the women, for the STDs?
It
You
would
cut
be.
out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game. Tell the people where we are
What the fuck did he just show? What was that he just showed?
right now.
Wait, what?
The pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game.
Okay, I don't know what he showed, bro.
Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade, but you feel me? We just gonna say that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down here getting money though.
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him and be on the
Facts,
street,
bro. That's what I
to
be
put
thinking
their
about.
body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we not convincing to do anything. They seeing that we providing them a higher lifestyle for them. You feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us. Anybody on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need. Be able to feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A lot of people, they gonna be in their mama house the rest of their life. They ain't gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up.
Wow.
I almost want to roll the window down.
What advantage do the women have in teaming up with someone like you?
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. When you get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full of money, they know you ain't giving it to them.
Men aren't good. Oh my God.
So it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you're safe, make sure you're okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
You kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women.
I'm everything.
When they're out on the street, how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Straight up.
I don't agree with the prostitution part, but I do agree with that. You know what I mean? If I'm your boyfriend, you go to sleep, think about me. You wake up, think about me, nigga. I'm in your prayers, nigga. Feel me? Be like, Lord, I hope Kobe is having the best day of his life right now. And I hope when he start up his stream, the best things happen. That's how it's supposed to go every day, bro. Every day. I'm supposed to be in your prayers every day. When you dream about me, when you go to work, don't even do your job. Think about me, bro. When you brushing your teeth, when you looking at the mirror, it's a picture of me. You can't even see yourself. Look at me and my smile, nigga. Oh God. Don't hate the player. Hate the
Do you
game.
think that's a fair arrangement that all their money goes to you?
100%. Because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket. And that's everything.
What kind of things you buy
That's
them?
everything.
They might need a whip. They might need their rent paid. They might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes. Their kids might need some food. Their kids might need their daycare paid for. You never know what they might need. But whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me. And I'm going to make sure everything okay.
Tell people what a bottom is.
That's the to rely on. Like, all the go, they leave, anything. You can't trust no to stay. But your bottom, you can trust that one. That one ain't gonna never leave.
Did you
Oh
say
my God.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga. Anything. It's really just anything to not to
Like
somebody's
backstabbing,
liking.
bro.
You feel me? Where it's like, all right, you
Backstab,
stop
bro.
with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and letting a nigga know what it is. You feel me? You off on me. You did something unrespectable.
And look, just out here, she comes back again. How can someone get away with that? That looks like so obvious what's going on.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the phone, you feel me? I ain't see no crime.
Is this something that Phoenix police are trying to bust, or that you have to worry about police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like, ain't nobody doing shit. They don't see nothing going on, you feel me? Unless somebody's stupid enough to be seen.
How do you view women?
I love women. For real,
Nah,
I
no
love
cap.
everything about women, you feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women.
Yeah,
you feel me?
facts.
Nigga ain't gonna keep me paid, gonna keep me paid, you feel me?
How would you feel if your sister was out on the blade?
My sister is on the blade right now in
Really?
Vegas, on my mama.
How'd you
That was too far. That was too far.
find your way into this?
Shit, bro, when I was like 18 years old, I was f***ing with this little bitch, or really an older bitch, but whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough, you feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid, you
So
feel
an
me?
older woman taught you the game.
For surely.
What's the relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
What does she think about it?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of others, you feel me?
Where do you see yourself on the balance of good and evil?
Straight good. Ain't no evil in me, you feel me? Everything I'm doing is out the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
But it's so crazy. It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. It's so crazy that this nigga say he's on the good side of the scale, bro. This nigga said he pimping the bitches out of the kind of kindness of his heart. I got you fucking niggas just because I'm looking out for you, bro. Like, come on.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring $1 home?
She wouldn't even come back, I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back if she ain't got no bread. But it's like, for what? What you here for? Like, you know?
What's the most a woman has brought back in a night?
Usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had a bring in like 35 full bands in the night before.
Is there a particular
She
day of
was
the week that's
fucking.
the hottest?
Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday morning.
Is it a dangerous job?
For me, I know how to
The
play the
Lord's
game
Day?
right. You
What
feel me?
the
I ain't never in my life been in no danger playing this, but I done heard some stories, but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
Yeah, I say it's dangerous for them at all times. That if they not protecting themselves, they not making sure that they safe at all times, they not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening. Cause any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good John?
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying.
One thing we've heard in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps and the prostitutes out there is they don't have black customers. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we don't do no AAs.
What is AA?
That's African American.
No African American
Yeah,
customers?
no African American.
And why is that?
It's never really nothing good coming with African Americans. They usually too aggressive. They want too much. They not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
You know,
Well,
no, just making sure.
The
you're
blackies,
being
man.
honest. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll
blacks
see you a
have no
little later
chill.
tonight. But thank you for sharing your story, and I wish you the best. Okay. So we're gonna hit the blade. We're gonna pick up some chicks.
Without having any good street connections that can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy at the dance. Apparently, an Arizona YouTuber went around harassing these ladies before, so they were not too keen for an interview, understandably.
I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong.
Yeah, bro.
When
I
I
ain't
visit
gonna lie.
tough
This is
places, I always
crazy.
look
This is
for
a crazy
people that are
topic,
thriving
bro.
despite the environment. We found a boxing gym, so I figured I'd talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction.
We're at a boxing gym right now. As you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto de la prostitución en la área?
Los niños no se enfocan en eso, ni siquiera voltean a ver a ellos. Ellos vienen y trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa. No andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y pues, estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
¿Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad?
Oh, sí, es bien importante porque, como te digo, los enseñas a pelear, pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien, ya sea para un trabajo, para estudiar, lo que sea, les forma su disciplina para ser alguien en la vida.
¿Piensa que la policía necesita ser más fuerte.
Why is he asking them about
¿Cuál es
prostitution,
la
bro?
solución para esto?
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo
I'm
esto
gonna
que
sleep
está de las
peace.
drogas
Alright.
que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas
Appreciate
personas
you,
que
brother.
están envueltos en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la calle haciendo sus cosas, entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces para los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti.
There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making it not very easy for us to try and
What
talk to
YouTuber
women.
was it?
We're gonna hop out on foot and see if we can just get people's stories or perspective of the area.
That nigga's weird. Harassing prostitutes is fucking crazy.
So it looks like somebody's getting just got a customer and they're going to a motel.
Oh my god. He finna go have a field day.
It feels like we're in another world right now. This guy's kind of geeking out right now. Feeling like I was about to fold my cards, as a last-ditch effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened.
Is it normally this slow here? What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Sometimes it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over
you know?
drugs or over like the
It's
pimping?
mainly over. It's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more. It's all got to do with
Bro,
the
I hate motels, bro.
It's not their area to take over.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for
I hate motels so bad, bro.
Unquestionably, right?
Yeah.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you ever heard of a bad story happening to a woman on the street?
LPD identifies person that actually death of a barrel and the body of Nicole Flanagan, 42. A high-end escort was stuffed into a 55-gallon drum in New York City and Jersey. Wow.
I've heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in the car and end up in the back of an alley, gutted up, cut up. I've seen a girl that was on the blade on Northern and 27th, and they found her body in the back of an alley just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on, stabbed up.
How do you view the pimp in this? Is he a helpful person? Is he a parasite? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think these women need pimps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the
realistically, bro, having a pimp, bro, realistically having a pimp does nothing for you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Cause bro, you go get your money, right? Then you gotta go give it to this nigga, this scrawny ass little baby ass nigga, right, bro? And then he go split your money that you worked for, right? If nigga he say he's your protection, how is he supposed to protect you, bro? How is that little ass nigga supposed to protect you from a gun, bro? Realistically though, I'm confused on that part, bro.
Rooms here you think are dedicated to prostitution?
Travelers Inn. That's across the street. And over there,
Just starting
they can
OnlyFans?
bring as many people as
For
they
real,
want.
bro?
Just
At
the
that
other day, I
point-
seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob them or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Yeah, especially too for the tricks too, you know, because they never know what's behind them doors, or they never know what's gonna happen. They can get set up. Somebody could be waiting for them to rob them and stuff. And most of these females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on that. Some pimps, they follow the
facts.
girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl, and this and that, and he'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
I know quite a few pimps. They're all right. Yeah,
So I'm doing this out the kindness of my heart.
Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high-speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think they 100% know what goes on?
course they do. Some of them are with it, and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say, no, I don't want to feed my family. Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
facts.
That's what this whole situation is. Like the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts. Everybody's trying to survive out here. You know, this world is hard. You know.
Do you have anyone waiting on you right
Yeah,
now?
I have them waiting on
Are they in
me.
the truck?
No, no.
Do your thing first, and we can talk.
Yeah,
after.
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So guys, motels like this, they're hot spots, and there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments, should it be legal? Would it be safer, better, cleaner if it was legal?
Okay.
Or, hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross as a society.
If their quota,
You guys
bro, if their quota is a ban, like that means like that's the requirement of how much they have to bring back. How much do they get out of that ban though, bro?
We know what you think. And one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp is keeping an eye on you. Some car with tinted windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone,
that's
they're
what
not
you
gonna
saw.
bother you. We're gonna wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
Find these, they find like people already broken in the room.
Yeah.
Like, see how the bed's all like moved to the side?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You can move the furniture out. And it's like dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms right. I stayed in that one over there today.
Yeah, motels ain't it, bro.
That room over there.
I'm getting
Two
PTSD.
big roaches in that room.
I'm getting
You moved the bed, it was dirty. Covers didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows. It's just crazy. People been getting shot over here. Right now it's mainly over the fentanyl. El Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the blues to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know. I just got out of prison for sales of drugs. Like, I used to sell a lot of drugs. That's why a lot of people know me around here. After this car accident and everything, I stopped. Like, I just had to quit, you know. Like, I had to get my shit together. I'm waiting for my settlement to come through, and then
From the insurance company?
yeah, Hemp wants somebody that's gonna work. The rooms he pays for, food he's paid for, the clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have sex with tricks, what % of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do.
What?
This is a dangerous game. This just one bad thing, you know.
How much does this room
Fucking a prostitute without a condom, bro? Oh, they have nothing to lose. Them niggas is crash
For a
outs.
sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
Nigga, if you gonna pay for it, might as well go all the way type shit, right? You're wildin', nigga. You crashing. No condom? What the fuck?
It's high. Let me talk to them and find out if they're comfortable with it. If they,
Can I give you my number?
yeah, so that way they won't be all get sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in
Tommy
room
G the
176,
Rizzler.
right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit then.
Tommy G the Rizzler. But this nigga Tommy.
Like, think about this, picking up weed. Back in the day,
That's crazy.
you could meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or an alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly, you get what you want. You walk out, everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution.
To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at two different case studies that are out there. In Nevada, the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results have been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships with police, and like the legalization of marijuana, the counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in
Could you imagine walking in a building that got a big ass sex emblem on it? Like, niggas is knowing what you going in there to do specifically. Like, they not hiding that at all. That's a fat ass LED symbol of a nigga fucking a bitch, bro.
specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study I found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5 million every year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major. What do you think?
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is this secure? Like, as far as how to get in? Travelers Inn's pretty locked down. We're at Miguel. Throw the drone up, see what we can find. There's some weird stuff going on around here. Hey, Roxy.
They just got in the door and they said give them a few minutes.
Are they down?
Yeah, they're down the top, so they give them a few minutes because they just got in the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Out in the open, there's someone right there. Thanks. How are you? So, I'm looking to talk to people. I'm looking to pay people for interviews.
Oh, no, I'm good, love. Thank you.
No? We just have to make sure we're not walking into a setup.
Oh, no, I'm good, love.
True, because, yeah, that could be a setup too. I think we should bring up one.
That sounds crazy, though. Tommy G sound like a weirdo saying that shit.
How you doing?
Nigga, you got a better chance saying you trying to actually fuck, though.
I can hop out. You want to meet me at the gate? Here, I'm gonna come out right now so you can see me. These are my guys. What's going on? Nice to meet you. How long do you plan on going out for?
Probably all evening.
You're gonna go for 24 hours straight?
Probably, that's my goal.
That sounds exhausting.
Not my first time. Probably won't be my last.
So what goes through your head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
It could get pretty dangerous, to be honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to always make them pay me first, and then I'll do the service or whatever.
Nigga, you gotta do a better job at bleeping her face.
From me and shit. Have brothers and shit that I call and they handle the situation.
He got to do a better job at bleeping her face, bro. Because if somebody know her, they're gonna know her, bro.
You have some guys that if you need backup, you can.
Yeah, not everybody has that, you know. I didn't have that at first.
Is there anything you can tell about your clients or customers like?
A lot of them are still married and literally cheating on their wives, and that's crazy as fuck to me.
Damn. What percent of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What percent of clients
so
are wearing
weird.
rubbers and what are how?
Oh, I don't do anything without a rubber, so.
It seems like it would be pretty risky to do it without a rubber.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically just gonna kill yourself. I know a couple girls that that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month, and I've been doing this since 17.
What happened?
Bro, gang. This woman is the same age as me, bro. Nigga, I cry about doing an 8-hour shift where I just sit down and edit all day, nigga. She go outside for 24 hours, nigga. And I probably make more than her, bro. That is insane, bro. That's just a crazy perspective, bro. That is just so crazy, bro. We the same age, bro. 22? Damn.
And when you were 17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do.
Well, I mean, my mom I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom left you out here by yourself?
Yep.
Where did she go?
She moved to Florida with her mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
Yeah.
Is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards people. I'm a peacemaker. I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Honestly, I don't know, but hopefully not too much longer.
We've done a similar piece in Chicago and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and prostitutes in both those areas is they don't do black customers.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky?
Yeah.
What percent of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now, it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps and hoes.
And do you think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then they can be very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Life's the same,
Is
man.
the game plan basically
God,
to
bro.
find customers and bring them back here?
Oh God, bro.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
This one guy, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to I didn't know what scat play was until I had to Google it when he asked me to do it. Scat play? Who?
Bro needs to go to jail, and they need to throw away the key. They need to throw away the key. He needs to go to jail, and they need to throw away the key, bro.
I didn't know people really like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing.
Life really is so different in so many parts of the world. Not for real, bro.
I'm alive. Shit, they can hit my line. But I do have a son, and I do see myself being more active in his life.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, let's go. You in the game or formerly in the game?
I'll never leave the game.
How young were you when you got into this game?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Who got you into this game at 9?
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Did you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
Now that you're older, more mature, is that kind of wild to think like that you were that young and
that's
put in
crazy,
those
bro.
type of situations?
You're 34, she's 22, bro.
So I hear all the time, pimps take 100% of the money. That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know?
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think that's, or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got motherfuckers out there giving pimp a bad name.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
It's like an investment bank.
30 bands?
Not bad, huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were raised wrong.
I thought you said you didn't stop pimping. What the fuck?
It took me a minute to realize, like, the life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy. Like, pussy is the root of all evil. It's what make the world go round. This is the best thing on earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had to hunt down a trick and collect money?
Yes.
A lot? On the scales of good and evil, where do you see yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there do you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body pimp?
These dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a gay dude, this shit is wild, B. Like, this shit is illegal, flag on the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, man, I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger doing this job?
Every day I'm
It's not selling actual coochie out of pocket, bro.
A pimp got 144 years?
You know, another one that got 422 years.
Damn!
420 years?
After Steve mentioned that he knew of
What the fuck? Them niggas can go to jail for that long? Damn, I'm pussy, bro. I wouldn't do that shit no more. I heard that.
pimps that got 144 year, 420 year sentences, I was curious to know the legal ramifications for each of the characters in the story. Pimps, prostitutes, and
to go to
johns.
jail for
And it turns
my
out it
whole
depends on
life.
the state, but let's take California for example. For a first-time offender, if someone pimping an adult, they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the women than heavily punish her. Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory AIDS testing, and community service. And now for the Johns. Let's take Illinois for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 Johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the Johns soliciting sex and launched his National John Suppression Program. When the Johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch to steer them into a better future.
Imagine the motherfucking
Damn, that's smart.
122 years in the Department of Corrections.
That's insane.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
That's what I
learned a lot.
said.
Do you have any final thoughts?
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
The families worry about them and think, you know, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up.
There's a lot of girls that are missing right now.
That are missing. They found girls that the tricks took them and raped them and left them in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
In a fucking suitcase, chopped up.
That's the worst part about it. Like, they don't have to walk the blade. I think that's the cheapest horn you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
The internet's the worst.
What? that gets dangerous too. You can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it, just cam it up.
They used to have word, get on
He
the
said
internet
cam
and
it
get
up.
your
That
phone.
nigga do
You
not
don't have
care.
to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I feel like if it was that easy,
Because
then
that's what's
nobody
going on
would
right
be
now.
doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the number one fear of what's
keep it
going on
up.
right now. These women are ruining themselves. Syphilis, gonorrhea. Like these
I
women are
haven't had an
catching.
STD yet.
And by the grace of
Some
God.
girls do take care of themselves, you know. You got some girls walking out here like, damn, like they look like high class prostitutes, you know, like their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and that's
I
high.
stay at the doctors.
For those that do take care of themselves, kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's their lack of love. They don't have that person to teach them that
Right,
shit.
that's what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't try to take care of
And
themselves.
that's what the f is going on upstairs.
Are the ones that go out and have sex for like $20, $30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself.
That's insane, bro.
You know?
A baby come out of there, that shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they gonna pay for
One
it.
pimp told me one time, because he wanted me to work for him, he told me, girl, you sitting on $1,000 right now. I'm like, what the f are you talking about?
It says the men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made from dirt. We came from dust, dirt, where we will return back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted. And then they say that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal, that there should be brothels or women can
This
work
nigga,
at?
bro.
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot
This
more
nigga's
safer.
insane, bro.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the killing that's out here is coming from prostitutes getting killed.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed.
What? The Chicago Strangler? Between 1999 and 2018, there were dozens of chillingly similar cases of women killed by strangulation in Chicago's South and West Side.
And almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl fucked that game up. By far the worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of it, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the best feeling, the best choice I ever made in my life was to stop with that.
What can you say about the power of fentanyl?
It's terrible. I wish I was never introduced to it. I was smoking like 100 pills a day.
What percent of women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say a lot of people just to cope with what they're doing.
What we have to go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy yourself with a customer? Like, this is kind of a fun part of the job, or is it never fun?
Yeah, sometimes there's like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah. Hell
In
yeah.
a cop car?
Hell yeah. In uniform. Right here on the Bible. On my child's life.
Are they good customers?
What?
Yes.
You're the best one.
On God.
So do you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They can switch up at any moment. You never know.
This girl told me too that she had a cop. He would be her regular, and she would go attend to him. And when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
he gets upset. And now you want to change the rules and be a little f***ing bitch.
He tried to put her in jail and stuff.
All right, guys, well, stay safe, okay?
All right,
Have a good night.
That is fucking insane, bro.
All right, folks, that's been an inside
They
look
at the
into
red
this world
roof.
of pimping,
They
prostitution,
at the red room,
the
shot it.
people behind it, the stories behind it, and I hope you learned a lot, because I sure did. The mission of this channel is always to bring you the rawest and the real shit of what actually goes down here on planet Earth. Mainstream media is never going to show you this, but I will. And a shirt that we've launched, Don't Believe the Lies. Support the channel, get it on the store. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bro, that video is fucking insane, bro. Holy fuck.